Hi, I'm Julian Bassi, and welcome to Solar Stories by Crimson Power. This is a new video series where I take you behind the scenes of real life solar installations we've done for businesses and homes across Nigeria. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at right now. So that's my computer, and I have a couple of images open of a solar installation that we've done recently. Okay, now let me set this camera down and we'll get started. Sorry for all the wobbling. Each episode, I'll be walking you through one of our completed projects, showcasing you images and footage from our archives and explaining how the system was designed, installed, and how it's been performing. If you're a business owner considering solar or just curious about how it actually works in the Nigerian context, this series is for you. For our first episode, let's take a look at a project we completed about 6 months ago. A solar installation for a fish farm in Ikorodu, Lagos. This client runs a commercial fish farm, and like many agro businesses, their operations rely heavily on power. Aeration, water pumping, lighting, refrigeration, all of that adds up to significant daily energy needs. To address this, we installed 20 solar panels, each rated at 615 watts, giving a total system size of 12.3 kilowatt peak. At the heart of the system is a 50 kVA string inverter, also known as a PV inverter. Unlike hybrid inverters, this system does not have batteries. Instead, it converts solar energy generated during the day directly into usable electricity. Now, here's something to note. This kind of inverter requires either the grid supply or a generator to be running for it to operate. It doesn't store power. It simply feeds it into the load real time. So this is ideal for facilities that already use generators or grid power during the day. Now let's look at the inverter setup. So you can see here it's mounted outdoors in a covered area, clean, well ventilated, and wired for future expansion. In fact, this inverter was deliberately oversized, which gives the client the flexibility to add more solar panels in the future as the energy needs grow. Now take a look at this, the energy meter. It logs how much solar is being generated and how much energy the farm is using. This helps the client monitor savings and understand exactly how their solar system is performing. So, how's the system doing? Well, since we commissioned the installation about 6 months ago, the farm has consistently been generating around 40 to 50 kilowatt hours of electricity daily on average. That translates to 60 to 80% savings on their daily energy costs. The way we know this is that we have a monitoring system that feeds all the information online, real time, and captures it daily for us to analyze later. The impact has certainly been significant. They are now depending less on expensive grid and PHCN supply. That's a direct reduction in operational costs for the business. And of course, there's environmental benefits. Less carbon emissions, cleaner energy use, and a more sustainable fish farming operation all around. So that's it in terms of the system. So far, the customer is satisfied with our work. We are constantly in touch with the customer to understand how it's going, how it's performing, what can we can do to optimize the system better, and then also think about future expansions. Because as the business grows, certainly the demand around the business will grow. That's the business energy need. So let's do a quick recap. It was a 12.3 kilowatt peak solar system, 615 watt panels, 20 units, a 50 kVA string inverter, daily output of around 40 to 50 kilowatt hour, 60 to 80% daytime savings, metering, performance tracking, and of course, we allowed for room expansion. So what we've been saying here is a great example of how solar can serve as not just a backup, it can be a primary cost-saving energy source for business that operates mostly during daylight hours. If you run a farm, factory, office, or any business with daytime loads, you can reduce your energy costs by strategically investing in the solar system for the long term. This is what we do at Crimson Power. We build reliable solar solutions that pay for themselves in the long run. Thanks for joining us on our very first episode. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes and ums and ahs, but at the end of the day, I'm sure you'd have enjoyed my little talk. Do us the honor of subscribing to our YouTube channel. This will certainly help us as we go along. And have a good one.